Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub and I am from Lahore, Pakistan, okay? And I'm an IELTS trainer and I'm helping you with this IELTS program, IELTS Inside Out. Actually, IELTS reading, I'm going to show you what is inside and I'm going to bring it outside, okay? So I'll tell you some tips which are inner tips, which are secret tips, inside tips, and I'm going to bring those inside tips outside and you will have no trouble. I received many messages and many of you have got problem with true, false, not given. Do you have problem with true, false, not given? I made some videos about true, false, not given already, but now I'm going to make this video so that you understand the mechanism behind true, false, not given. So, no problem. Let's go on with true, false, not given. Okay, that's good. All right. Many of you will agree that there is a serious problem between false and not given. It's okay to decide between true and false, but it's very difficult to decide between false and not given. So I'm gonna tell you how to decide between false and not given and all that stuff, and my tips are gonna be solid. One of you commented that you are the one who is giving solid tips. Thank you very much. Okay, and these tips automatically come to my mind. You know, I told you the fairy of IELTS came from Cambridge in the listening video. Anyways, true, false, not given. Now the statement is the vault has the capacity to accommodate undiscovered types of seed at a later date. Right? I repeat this, the vault has the capacity, underline the word vault, capacity, to accommodate, right? They can make room for that, to accommodate, underline accommodate, undiscovered. Now undiscovered is the main word here, right? Undiscovered types of seed. Undiscovered types of seed which have not been discovered. This is what you need to find. If they have mentioned undiscovered types of seed, it's true. If they have not mentioned undiscovered types of seed, it's false. And if there is no mention of it, then it's not given. At a later date. Now let's see. We are going to keep in mind the words like capacity, undiscovered types of seed, and all that. Accommodate at a later date. Okay, let's just see. First we need to scan for that, huh? Yes, seeds are being brought here from all over the world. In the beginning of a paragraph it's written seeds are being brought here from all over the world. Now let's read further about that. Then they say soon there will be seed varieties from at least 100 crops in the Svalbard vault, extending to examples of all of the 1.5 million known crop seed varieties in the world. If any more are unearthed, if any more are unearthed, what do they mean by that? They are talking about seeds. If any more are unearthed, unearthed means, actually they use the word here undiscovered. Undiscovered and unearthed, that is the same thing. Now be alert, your answer is gonna come here. You're gonna see whether this statement is true, false or not given. They say the vault has the capacity to accommodate undiscovered types of seed at a later date. We got to see whether it is possible or not. They say if any more are unearthed either in the wild or found in obscure collections, wherever they're going to find these seeds, they can be added to. They can be added, they means seeds, okay? They can be added to. The vault has room for at least 4.5 million samples. And the statement is, the vault has the capacity to accommodate undiscovered types of seeds at a later date. And the answer is true, okay? This is true. Got it? This is how we actually find it. Okay, let's go ahead. The next question is, there are different levels of refrigeration. Underline refrigeration. Rather encircle refrigeration. There are different levels of refrigeration according to the kinds of seeds stored. Now, the statement is there are different levels of refrigeration. Refrigeration means temperature. Right, the different levels of refrigeration means somewhere it's -10, somewhere it's -5, somewhere it's 0. This is what they actually mean. According to the kinds of seeds stored, refrigeration. Now you need to scan for the word refrigeration, then you got to see whether there are different levels of refrigeration and all that. Let's see I found the words like 10 centigrade, so it means something is going to be there. I found the words refrigerators as well. Let's do it together. Inside the entrance area, it is more than 10 C below freezing. Inside. But in the chambers where the seeds are kept, refrigerators push down the temperature even further. In the entrance, it's 10 C, but inside where the seeds are kept, now where the seeds are kept, refrigerators push down the temperature even further to minus 18 centigrade. At this temperature, which will be kept constant to stop the seeds germinating or rotting. Now this temperature, minus 18, this is kept constant to stop the seeds germinating or rotting, the wheat seeds and all that stuff. Now what's the statement? The statement is there are different levels of refrigeration according to the kinds of seeds stored. Now they've got only one temperature, and that is minus 18 at this temperature, which will be kept constant. Which will be kept constant means minus 18 will be kept constant to stop the seeds germinating. So they don't talk about the temperature and categories of the seeds and all that. Hence this is going to be false. You know what happened? I read some of the comments. Some of you are saying when we do reading with you, then it is very easy. When we do it alone, then it is very difficult. So that's what you guys need to learn. I mean, when you walk with me, everything is okay, but when you walk alone, then you got the problem. So don't worry, just practice. And even when you are doing it alone, imagine Asad Yaqub is with you. Imagine Asad Yaqub is giving you the tips, and then it's gonna be easier for you guys. Okay, all right, let's go ahead. We've done 2 questions, huh? Next one is, there is a backup refrigeration system. Now another word, backup refrigeration system. This is the key thing you need to look for in the passage. And the word is refrigeration. There is a backup refrigeration system ready to be switched on if the present one fails. Now you got to read the words like refrigeration system, and then you got to see if they have any backup refrigeration system that is switched on if the present one fails. Okay, let's see where they talk about this. Yeah, I found the word refrigeration. In one passage I found it again. So let's just read ahead. There they say, the surrounding rock will maintain the temperature requirements during the extremely cold season. During warmer periods, refrigeration equipment will engage. Now during warmer periods, what do? They engage refrigeration period. Otherwise the weather is already good, but they don't talk about anything like the backup refrigeration system. They only say during warmer periods refrigeration equipment will engage, otherwise they don't need that, already the temperature is good. Now what's the statement? The statement is there is backup refrigeration system ready to be switched on if the present one fails. Now tell me, is it false or not given? Huh? Not given. Well done, well done. That's what I want you to do. Once you started thinking like this, IELTS will not be a problem for you. Okay, let's go ahead. The next one is, the people who work at Svalbard are mainly locals. Now Svalbard is the clue word. Locals, native people, right? Residents of Svalbard, they might use the words like that. The people who work at Svalbard are mainly locals. Let's see where they talk about that. Okay, I found the word Svalbard. Yeah. So let's read about that. They say, looking out across the snow-covered mountains of Svalbard, it is hard not to feel respect for the 2,300 or so people. Now they have told us that in Svalbard there are 2,300 people or so people who live here, mainly in Longyearbyen. Longyearbyen is actually a place, or it's a village. Yeah, it's a village a few miles away. There are 3 months without light in winter. Now do they talk about anything that locals actually work in the vault? Yes? No? Not given. You tell me. Huh? Not given. Exactly. Because here they say the people who work at Svalbard are mainly locals. They talk about locals, but actually these are not the locals who work there, right? So that's why this one is gonna be not given. See that? Okay, this is section 1, guys. Okay, don't worry. We'll do section 2 and 3 together as well. Next, question 12 is, once a seed package is in the vault, encircle the word package. You need, because seed is what they are talking about. The whole passage is about seed, but package is the new thing they're going to talk about. Once a seed package is in the vault, right? Package is the clue word. It remains unopened. Now you got to see, once a seed package is in the vault, it remains unopened means they don't open it. They never open it. It is gonna be there forever. They will never open it unless, God forbid, they need it and all that. Let's see. What do they say? The word package. Now you need to scan for the word package. Package, 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 and I found it. Svalbard is intended as the seed bank of last resort. Each sample is made up of a few hundred seeds sealed inside a watertight package. Now let's see whether the package is unopened or not. Watertight package which will never be tampered. Okay, see, IELTS inside out. The name of this video, the title of this video is IELTS Inside Out, and now I'm revealing all the cats. I'm letting all the cats out of the bag for you. They say, which will never be tampered. Tamper means to open or to see like that, with while it is in the vault. So as long as the seeds are in the vault, they will never be opened. What's the statement? The statement is, once a seed package is in the vault, it remains unopened. True. Okay? All right, let's go ahead. So far 12 out of 12, huh? Question number 13. If seeds are sent, shipped, forwarded and all that, so you can encircle the word sent. If seeds are sent from Svalbard to other banks, other seed banks actually. If seeds are sent from Svalbard to other banks, there is an obligation. Now what is their rule? What's the obligation? For the recipient, recipient means the person or the organization which is going to receive those seeds, there is an obligation for the recipient to send replacement bags. If the seeds are sent, there is an obligation that they have to send those seeds back after some time to replace that. Okay, so we got to see whether this is true, false or not given. Let's try. Yes. Okay, they use the word here sent. If seeds are sent, okay, and remember, in case of true, false, not given, the questions and the passage, they are in same order. First I found the answer of question number 7, then I read ahead 8, then I read ahead 9, 10, 11, 12 and then 13. Okay, now let's read from here. Svalbard will disperse samples only if all other seeds in other collections around the world are gone. Now they are going to give the samples when all the seeds are gone because of some catastrophe and all that. Explains Fowler, if seeds do have to be given. Now under certain conditions, if they have to give the seeds, if seeds do have to be given out, those who receive them. Now those who receive them, they are the recipients. Got it? Those who receive them, they are the recipients of those seeds. Those who receive them are expected to germinate them and generate new samples. Now they are expected to germinate those seeds and then they are also expected to generate new samples to be returned to the vault. Now what's the statement? If seeds are sent from Svalbard to other banks, there is an obligation for the recipient to send replacements back. True, false, not given. True. Okay, well done. Very good. We done it. So guys, this was the question type true, false, not given, and we solved it together and it went very well. Now you got all the techniques. I told you how to read the questions, how to find the clue words, how to find the synonyms and all that, and you might find some difficulty. Remember, it will take some time to develop your skill. Now after watching this video and you're trying to do another test and then you don't feel comfortable with that and you don't find all the right answers and then you say, oh my god, that video is useless. It's not that. It will take time, right? And if you like this video, go ahead and like it and don't forget to comment on my video so that I know you are present. You see, in order to show your presence, you have to comment. Now you're watching this video, who knows you are there, but when you comment, I read your comments and I reply your comments as well. Then I get to know that, okay, this is Kuldeep from Punjab, this is Rakesh from New Delhi, this is Muhammad Ali from Lahore, this is Asim from Karachi, and this is Zainul Abidin from Bangladesh, and this is person from Nepal and all that stuff, right? So please comment and don't forget to subscribe my channel, because you know these are my lifelines. I'm working for you guys, and now I'm happy when I see the views on my videos, when I see the likes on my videos, when I see the comments on my videos, when I see the subscriptions on my videos. So I get motivated and I try to make more videos for you, and I get to know that I'm going in the right direction. Other than that, I also teach IELTS online. If anybody wants to prepare for IELTS from me or with me, this is my WhatsApp number. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub wishes you all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.